Hello everyone, I'm Shanice and with me are Chris and Ernie. Together we are the Food Fighters. Today we have two very special guests here with us on the hottest thing on campus, Radio Heat Wave. They are none other than JQ and Zul.
Hello.
Welcome. Right, so let's just get straight into the questions, shall we? So first of all, congratulations on your latest single, Find Me.
Thank you.
It's gotten
Thank
over
you, thank you so
100k
much.
streams, right? 100k
Yeah,
streams.
man.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So can I ask what was the inspiration behind the song?
Okay, so we wrote this song like about 5 years ago. No, 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. That was when I was doing nothing in my life. Zul was in NS. Then we were just very lost, So we wrote this song like with the fear of like uncertainty of where to go. It creates a certain cage of prison in like our heads. Then like we didn't know where to go, so we thought of writing this song. Like it was a way to like express our fear and hope. Then we wanted to reach out to like anyone out there. Yeah, that was like I think one of the main reasons to this song.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
I think all of us, we're gonna have that kind of phase in our life.
Yeah, we all kind of experience like some,
Yeah. And with that, like 5 years later, like this song also like shaped its own kind of like narratives. And like when we put out there, it's like it's not only for us, so it's like for like the listeners out there also.
It's heartwarming. You guys were part of the Noise Music Mentorship in 2018. So
Yep.
what's the story behind joining this competition as a singing duo?
okay, so like this duo was formed way before Noise, right?
Mm.
So when this Noise thing came out, we only had one song. We only had one original song together. So we were thinking, okay, why not like try joining this? Then we will meet more people. We will learn more things. Because that was when we kind of decided that we wanted to do this more seriously. So, but then we didn't know anyone. We didn't know how to do it. Like we were just basically still lost. So when we joined Noise, it was like the step that we took, the one that we were afraid of. So that was when we had to like share our song to everyone.
And since we want to do it seriously, we also want to know like recognize like our brand and sound is like the most important thing, because like if we don't know what's our like sound, we won't know like our target audience. Like
So it was kind of like a place to like find more about like.
correct.
Right.
Yeah, but
It's like
little
finding
do-
our identity.
Yeah.
And but little do we know that we also like learn even more things. Like example, the administrative side of it, and also like marketing, which I feel like maybe some of the musicians like starting out won't have that much exposure or like awareness.
Yeah.
Yes, awareness. Yeah. So thankful for that.
Glad
Yeah, very thankful.
Yeah.
Being relatively new in the music scene, right? So what
Yeah.
are some of the challenges that you guys have faced?
Okay, I'll start. Okay, like much like the previous question. So it's I guess it's like the brand and sound of the duo. That's one thing. Because even like for Find Me, the production actually started a year back. It took like close to a year to like develop Find Me to like the best of our ability with the help of our producer and our band also. And second also is like the street cred, because like as starting out, maybe like a handful of people like know us because we are buskers at one point. Like a lot of people also don't know us. I guess now that we are out, like it's easier to introduce. Like when people come up to us like, oh, where can we find your songs? Last time when we were busking, like a lot of people will come up to us like, hey, your song nice. Like, where can we find you? Or like, do you have Spotify? Then we always have to like politely tell them, oh, sorry, like, oh yeah, we are doing.
It's quite sad to
currently,
tell them.
it's quite sad. So
Yeah.
so now I guess like having that more tangible product is easier to like introduce or like show people. That's what I feel.
I think also for like our song, right? Because our music is very much like influenced by like 2000s sound. So I think one of the worry, I wouldn't say it's a challenge, but I would link it to like a worry that we actually had before upon releasing the song, was that our sound isn't the current trend, we don't sound like the current sound. So what if people don't like it? Like what if people think that, oh, this is already past, it's like a 2000 thing, why are you doing it now? Like this kind of thing. So that was one of our biggest worry.
I think there are still a lot of people out there who like appreciate this kind of sounds. Like
Yeah.
sometimes when you're
I think that the 2000s like aesthetic is coming back, I think.
It's like the old retro vibes.
Yeah.
I I quite like this kind of like song genre.
Thank you.
We were jamming to it before you guys came in.
Like,
So are you guys gonna
again,
sing
one more
it?
time.
We were just
So
like
later you have to
vibing.
sing it.
Cannot, sorry.
Horrible singers,
No.
horrible singers.
So like it makes the heart warm, like to
Mm.
hear all this.
You take that leap of faith, I guess, and it worked out
Mm.
fine. It's like amazing
Mm.
because you guys are doing something different,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much.
All right.
We were like both very shocked.
It's amazing. Like the story, it's so like sentimental. It's a story behind it. So, what do you hope like for your fans to take away from your music?
At least for our song as a duo, what we want to say is that no matter what obstacle you face or like what's your path, that kind, right? Don't forget your roots, and also like always connect the dots, because it always lead to like a better future. Like what Steve Jobs says, like connect the dots. Yeah.
Wow.
The stars like always align like for something like that.
I think also like at this point of time where like there's a lot of like things going on in the world, like we just want to like, I hope that this song can be like a healing kind of thing. It helps to like heal or like help someone to actually do something that they have never thought of doing, or they don't dare to do it because of certain beliefs in the society.
Speak out and break out of the comfort zone. Kind of.
Yeah.
Are there any genres of music that you guys are open to explore?
Honestly, I think everything except for
Everything?
metal.
Okay.
So I can't scream, right?
I'm learning how to scream.
Because I think Zul and I actually like both of us have very different kind of sound when it comes to like individually. Like I am more of like a Paramore with Billie Eilish kind of sound. Like I would say I want to like explore that. Then Zul is like very R&B, hip hop.
How do you find like the balance between both of your sounds to like make it?
We don't know, man.
It just happens.
Just wait.
Honestly,
wait.
yeah, like go jam.
I guess it takes time. I mean, like we've been in this duo for like 5 years. Yeah, to like and to properly like come out with like product like this like the product of like 5 years of like planning.
This is
or
the
like,
only baby that Zul and I will ever have together.
We'll have more in years to come,
Yeah, okay. Self, don't jealous, I'm sorry. It's a joke, I'm sorry.
If you were to do a collaboration with any local artist right now, who would you choose?
Wow, a lot.
One. Okay.
The one.
Okay, I give you a chance. One each.
One each.
One each.
So can two
Okay. Okay, Zul, you say first.
oh man, I got 2 like at the moment.
No, you can take one only, don't be
one
selfish.
only. Then together you all got two.
Fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I really wanna collab with Liu.
Why you take mine?
Oh my god.
Okay. JQ, fuck Liu.
No, y'all both want to collaborate the same person already.
Liu is amazing.
He just released a song with John, right?
Yes, correct.
correct.
Yeah, the song is so nice.
Yeah. I was
Okay,
really like when it first got released, I was sitting in my bed just like chilling.
Right. It's like so like calm.
And I love his songwriting. Okay, so
Yeah.
that one's JQ, right?
Yes.
Then he can say he's another one already.
Okay.
Happy.
And another one is like one of my a friend of mine also. His name is Kai. Cause
Oh yes, Kai.
yeah, so he's like a pop folk song singer songwriter. Yeah, he just released his song Wanderlust. Just shout out to him. Also like when we started JQxZul, so like I seen like how his story emotes from love perspective. And usually when JQ and I write stuff, it's more about quarter life crisis kind of. we are in our mid-20s, so at that point of time, we went through a lot of these like problems. So songs come up from that experience. But yeah, I do want to explore creations that revolves around love also. Yeah.
So I want to ask, besides like past experiences and everything, where else do you draw inspiration from?
Our writing sessions are very, very random. Like we can be playing basketball one time and then we'll be like, hey, you wanna like jam later? Like, okay. And then we just like come together and then we just start Like we just like hum a tune, and then we start with a few words, and then it just goes on.
And fun fact, Kwaimi ended its like songwriting phase at basketball court. Yeah, so yeah.
Well, let's complete it right here, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm kind
I
of
guess-
curious. Do we have anything to expect in the next coming years?
Definitely.
Any
Yes.
upcoming track?
Yeah, not coming years, but I think
Okay.
I guess coming months.
Oh,
So
my.
now we are
Excited.
Because
Soon,
due,
Yeah.
soon.
due to COVID, like everything had to be delayed. So like we were actually planning to release like even sooner, like the rest of the songs, but because of COVID, then we couldn't record, so it was like a long break there.
Yeah.
But definitely there are like a few more coming.
Yeah, but fun fact though, like I guess it's because of this pandemic that we
Mhm.
decided to release Find Me even
Yeah.
sooner. Yeah, so I guess blessing in disguise.
Yeah, good
Connect the
things
dots.
happen during this pandemic also.
And like Find Me
Yeah.
wasn't even planned to release on 5th June. Like we didn't even set a date to release the song. And Zul, on the other hand, didn't even set a date to have his marriage. Like, he proposed one day before CB happened, and then he bought furnitures for himself with his like fiance
You
there,
really
right?
want to say that?
And then they just say, "Hey, you want to get married or not?" And then they just got married,
Go.
Wow.
Like, let's go.
right?
Wow.
There's like no time to wait. And then Find Me also, like last minute, I was like telling Zul, "Hey Zul, I think we should just release the song.
Yeah.
Like you know, even though the other songs are not done yet."
I think it's a good decision though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Live with no regrets. Okay. Looking more into like the long run, what do you hope to achieve? Like, let's say maybe in 5 years' time.
The ambitious Zul is coming out.
Okay, yeah. I'll be the first. I'll be the first one to say my ambition. One thing is that even though I speak without thinking first, I really thought this through. Like 5 years to come. So I wrote it. Okay, so wow, 5 years. Wait, I'm reading this. 5 years. I do want to see us opening up for like an international band in Singapore. Then play for like local music festivals. Then like music festivals around Southeast Asia. Yeah,
Like we the
yeah,
fest.
yeah,
right?
with the fest, Wonderland, that kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Y'all come prepared.
Definitely looking forward to that.
Always.
yeah, cause I feel like a lot of people will ask like what's next, or like what's like in the future to come. We also like try to like plan like this kind of like steps are. Because if we just think of like releasing songs, it might feel like it will be plateauing. So I guess for us, always like strive for like milestones first, take one step at a time. So I feel at least you feel that you are always progressing. That's what we feel. And I really hope it will come true though.
Hopefully.
We really hope so too.
Yeah.
And like we also
One-
think
one-
that we should like be more realistic with the plans. You know, like
Mm.
like it's easy to say you want to do this, you want to do that, but then like Zoe is already married. Not in one day got tour, then suddenly his baby come out. You know, this kind of things.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, gonna postpone.
That's why I need to plan. That's why I need to
Yeah.
Plan.
Yeah.
Plan.
Do you have any advice for the younger generation that want to debut in this music scene? Because, you know, being local artists in Singapore isn't really easy. And
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure most of us here play at least one instrument, right?
Yeah.
So, like, do you have any advice for us or for, like, other kids in general?
I think for me is I would say like don't be afraid and take your time. Like you know, people will just say like just go for it. But if you think you're not ready, then don't do it. You know, like if you think you're ready, then do it.
Okay.
Just don't rush into things, and always know that it's a very cliche, but like they always say like age is just a number. But I think it's really like how much you learn through like years of waiting before you actually release something. Because Zoe and I can easily release the song like few years back, but I can confidently say that we weren't ready at all.
Like
really at all.
5 years ago, y'all weren't like.
Yeah.
Correct. For me, I feel like we are also in no position to like say our advice. Like see like yeah. I guess we are
Don't
still not.
say that. You really took the
No,
first step
no.
out, actually.
Yeah. I mean like, but I echo what JQ said. Also like take your time. But at the same time also, I will add on to her and say that always like put a deadline on something. Because if you can also say you can take your time as much as you want, but if you just think without any deadlines, you a lot of people procrastinate. That's what I feel.
Opportunity
Guilty.
just like miss already lah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I understand. What?
Oh, I feel like I'm middle. I feel like I'm in my mid-20s kind of.
Dude, you're married, man.
JQ just like popping up that fact like every
Married.
you're married already.
Don't think that you're young anymore.
Still young.
Okay, still think that I am young, okay?
Still young. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to some quick fire questions. So after every question, just off the top of your mind, just give me an answer. I'm sorry for my bird. Okay. So first question. So what is an instrument that you wish you knew how to play?
Keys.
Keyboard, yeah.
Yeah.
Keys. Okay. Next. What is one song you wish you wrote and recorded?
Oh, I know this. I'll say I Belong to You by Jacob Lee. Do check it out. It's actually like a wedding kind of song. So like, I guess
He's in the wedding mood.
You're in a zombie apocalypse. What is the one thing you grabbed and saved?
Nothing.
No. I need my bolster.
What? Not even your wife?
I thought your wife was the person.
But you say it's one thing.
Okay,
okay.
Okay, not bad.
Okay.
Wife is a person.
No,
yes.
we testing you, Lee. We testing you.
Testing.
Are you hearing this stuff? Are you hearing this?
The cho-cho is the most important thing you can bring.
Poster.
Okay, if you have $1 million for 10 minutes, what's the first thing you would buy?
Oh,
Wow.
JQ?
I would renovate my house.
10 minutes renovate. Or call
and
out
like,
what you
okay, no lah, as in like,
Hey, I will actually renovate also, like kitchen and my toilet, because like my mom has been like saying
bugging you.
bugging me like, hey, wow, why are we thinking about all this like?
That's your all.
Okay. What is one country you wish you lived in?
Like live in Lenza like forever
Yeah.
or like
Long term.
I love Singapore.
Aww.
I love Singapore. Also.
I'm
Okay.
proud to be
JQ.
Singaporean. Why you copy me, Zul? What?
I know. Are you like copying me also? Or
No,
do you
I'm not.
have the same mind?
Or you're just your mind think alike after like, you know.
Okay.
I think so.
Probably.
Favorite artist of all time. Choose one.
One only.
Haley
One
Williams.
each.
Yours is Haley Williams. Mine is
Yes.
Gavin DeGraw.
Okay. Favorite food.
Oh, rendang lah.
Oh.
Rendang. Eh,
Then
hati Melayu, bro. Hati Melayu.
if I like prata means I'm Melayu, so.
No lah. Singaporean.
I don't
Okay.
know, I have so many favorite food.
No, I would say rendang.
This one.
Off the top.
Rendang
One. Rendang
and
Prata also.
Prata
Not kway chap.
lor. Prata lor.
Rendang.
Easy to get.
Okay. If you could be born in the medieval times, what role would you be?
Ooh, I got two, but I don't know what to choose. Okay.
You know what to
Okay. I'm gonna be both. I'm gonna be both Arya and is it Brandon Stark?
Brendan.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like a mix of three-eyed raven, right?
Mm.
And like I can like hover around, then I can just like change mask every time.
Wow.
Change it. A lot of thousand faces.
I forgot the name of the Game of Thrones guy.
Who? Tell me.
The
Jon Snow.
yeah, Jon Snow. Jon Snow. I forgot his name.
The snow guy.
Yeah,
The snow guy.
Snow
Yeah,
guy.
Snow guy.
Really cool guy, the snow guy.
Okay. Last question.
Okay.
Biggest pet peeve about each other.
This one I know. Zul, right? Every time, Zul, I don't know why, every time we talk, right, he cannot go to the point one. So, let's say, for example, outside of music, he wanna, he wanna tell you a story like, of like something that happened like the other day or something. He will tell you the point number 4. Then suddenly he go to point number 2. Then suddenly point number 1 is the introduction of the story. Then you'll be like, huh? Then number 3. Then he'll ask you to join the dots. You always say,
The brain too fast for the mouth already.
No, it's a test. It's a
I
test.
mean, he likes to join the dots, but he just now quote.
yeah, he like to join the dots.
Join the dots. See, it's a test. It's so that you understand the story. You have to think about it.
Oh, it's so annoying.
And then is it test if we are focused or not listening to you, is it?
I just like, so I don't understand you.
Okay, Zul, your turn. Fight back.
JQ, when she annoyed, she always like blast out like a lot of text. Wow, cannot, that one cannot. That one cannot really. When it's with JQ, right, I really need to like stop, like give it 5 minutes to think and like write down like points. So like we were actually like trying out promotions. So we were discussing and all that. Like oh, why do we don't want to do this? Then I would just like voice text like me being like giving like a lot of points around, right? Then JQ like very angry one. When JQ very angry, like she will like text, wow, angry one eh. Yeah, I cannot, I swear. That one. I see, I don't even know what to say. So really,
So basically, the thing that he's trying to say is that there was one time we were thinking about putting this photo up. Okay, but then this photo is already like I feel like it's been overused. So I'm saying like, okay, let's use the other photo. Then he tell me, say, don't wanna, just use the other one. Then I told him my reasons of why I don't want to use photo like A. Then but he don't reply, he don't like explain why he want to use photo B. Then he just say, don't want, use the other one. Then after I got annoyed, then I explode on text already. Then he voice message me and tell me the reasons why he don't want. No, but like we get over things very fast, like two of us.
That's good. Not really.
That's very good.
It's like we can say all these things, but then after that we're just like, okay, hi.
Alright. So that's it for the interview. Thank you guys so much for being here, taking a time out, to come here and answer all these ridiculous yet interesting questions. Okay.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us also.
Is there anything you want to add?
I want to say thank you, Shanice, Chris. Is it Ernie?
Yes, it is.
Ernie. Yeah, and Radio Heatwave for having us. That's one thing. Like, thank you so much for listening. Okay, the band, producer, listeners for listening and streaming. Do follow us at JQxZul.music on our Instagram. We also have our Facebook if you are like Facebook users.
Look forward to like more songs.
Yeah, I do look forward to like more.
One last thing. Do you have any more plans to continue basking after the whole?
Definitely.
We miss basking so much, man.
Where do you guys usually bask?
Tampines.
Yeah. We are like heartlands. We are like heartlands baskers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Buy Tampines just for you guys.
Yes, come.
I live in Menchi.
I stay
all the way.
I'll travel all the
I stay
way.
in Punggol, so that's quite near.
Bus 27.
North side, north side.
Yeah, northeast.
Northeast.
Okay.
Northeast.
But anyway, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.